Alright guys, to start this off at RxD, I didn't want to have just one design. This is designed to be run by the rudder. It's pretty sweet. I'm going to pull it up real quick and show it to you. And then I'm going to put it away and I'm going to go on to the next one. I'm developing a line of new aircraft, guys. Only this line is going to come in a couple of different forms. One is home built, meaning you build these yourself. Here, let me turn that around. And then at the same time, these are easily 3D printed. So I'm going to pull them off just one at a time here and show them to you. These are some of the basic ones. This one's actually pretty cute. It's got a bit of a butterfly profile to it. And it is actually a really docile flyer. Meant to be very gentle to fly, and it is. It absolutely is very successfully doing that. This guy. This is my most advanced of the tiny aircraft. This one is brutal. It's a little bullet. And it flies very much like its look suggests. It is absolutely a fighter plane, guys, all day long. That is a fighter trainer. Then we move around to the backside. We have a 3D biplane, which is sick, and I've shown in detail in other videos. Then we got this guy. Another one designed to be run off 2-channel, only this one by ailerons. No ailerons necessary, although I have cut them, and it can have ailerons, and this would fly gloriously with those. It's got a really nice flying profile, guys. This is not designed for looks or to be a copy of anything else. It's a unique design, and it flies lovely. It glides bloody lovely. So I'm going to keep this moving real quick, and I'm going to go through some of these designs. I've still got a bunch more to show you, so hold on. So now we've got a Spitfire. Pretty sweet. I've done a video series on this one, and it'll be coming out. I've got 2 different Mustangs. This one's a development hack. I'm going to experiment with inboard flaps and a couple other things on this. This one's another development where it's a 3D aircraft that's based on a P-51, giving it a cooler look than an Edge series, I think, and it's going to be a sweet little flyer. Then I have my Batwing series. And I'm not done with that one. I'm working on that one right now. I have my World War I series, which is basically comprises quite a few of the aircraft. These 3 specifically are all World War I copies of various aircraft. This one right here is one of them. And they're pretty sweet. And then we have our World War II category. And then I have my original design category where I just do my own thing. So I'm going to keep with this tradition where I do war aircraft that are vintage and really nice little flying models. Then we're going to do the all original series where I make original flyers that fly great and have their own unique look. They really aren't like anything else that's out there right now that I know of. And in the end, this has been a blast for me. Also, I have the Eagle over here and the 2 wings that comprise it. So in the end, I haven't been designing very long, guys, but I've got quite a few models in my repertoire, 17 so far. In addition, I have a few over here that aren't built yet. Take a look at this guy. Another biplane, going to be pretty much a straight wing. It's going to have a nice look to it, but I'm not sure I want to make it. The next one, you can see I've got a pretty cool glider template here that could be made bigger and made into a glider. That will be. And then, of course, I have my mono wing bat plane. That's coming in the future. So there's always more coming from RxD because it seems like I don't sleep. Here's another design for a batwing biplane that's going to be pretty sweet. There's going to be a lot coming from me. I'm always coming up with new designs, and some of them are pretty slick, guys. So stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe, and welcome to RxD. This is what I do. I design, I build, and I'm kind of obsessive about it. The products I'm going to release are going to be excellent flyers, guys. And this is a development series that shows you the aircraft in their earliest stages of development. From prototyping on through, I like to show as much as I can. A lot of these, the builds themselves were not recorded. You know, I just put them together to see if they'd fly well. And when they do, I add them into my model lineup because they're excellent. And I keep them as prototypes so that I can blueprint them later and have them in a line for you guys. They all have their place. Some are designed to be very docile flyers made for 2-channel. Some are designed to be 3-channel and a little more aggressive. Some are designed to be full-on 4-channel indoor super aircraft like this little guy right here that are really capable of doing any maneuver you would want. This is another one that'll be 4-channel and capable of some really sick stuff, but also capable of being 2 or 3. This one right here, another prime example, would do very well as a 2-channel or 3-channel aircraft, but I actually recommend it as a 3-channel. It's designed, in my case, to be a 3-channel. You'll have tailerons and a tail, no ailerons, and you won't need them. This is a good tail also for controlling the aircraft and is really nicely designed. Given that it's the one that's in control, that's a brilliant design, guys. It works very well. It's very locked in with that little forward sweep and gives good control surface size, as you can see. And so in the end, every one of these is well thought out. Every one of these is planned out to be something particular, like this one. Believe it or not, that's made for 4-channel. This one could also be made for 4-channel, and when I cut my ailerons, it will be. But unlike other biplanes I'm doing, it won't be 2 levels of control, it'll be 1 level of ailerons, keeping the linkages very simple. But this is a more complex build. This isn't what I'd call a beginner build. I do all kinds of stuff. This is what I would call a beginner build. It's simple, it's straightforward, easy to build, fairly easy to fly, but a great one to get you used to having a strong roll rate. This is a very maneuverable little aircraft, and not really what I would call a beginner aircraft, but it is a beginner build. If you've flown before but never built this is the great choice for that. There's a bunch of them that are great choices for that. Then you've got ones like this that are much more complex shapes, top and bottom, and require a more delicate hand in the production because you really have to be precise in the way that you put them together. And if you're not, you're going to suffer when you fly it. Just a little. They're designed to be fairly forgiving, but hey, you make a big miscalculation in the angles and have one straight and one off on the supports, which there are 4 of, and the whole thing will tend to wiggle through the air. That being said, each has its place in my lineup, and as the lineup grows, know that each of these is designed for its own flying characteristics, to have its own flavor and to have its own personality in the air. And it's one of the reasons why I'm coming up with so many different ones, guys, because I want so many different things, and so many people want different things, not just different planes, but different packages. Some want a 2-channel, some want a 3-channel, some want 4-channel and won't have anything else. I technically am one of the latter, but I've discovered that I can build some really sweet 2 and 3 channels that fly so nice you would never even know they're 2 or 3-channel. And given that that's the case, I've designed a few more. And as a result, I'm going to have a really nice beginner line for you guys that I really feel like needs to be out there. I'm also going to have a really nice intermediate and advanced line for those who are intermediate and more advanced pilots. You'll find I have wicked 3D aircraft designs that you can fly indoor, like this little guy, size of your hand, but fully 3D capable and awesome. That being said, I'm going to end this one, guys. Just a little hello from RXD and a little taste of what's coming in the future. Keith out.